Today we're going to talk about Ayurveda and these self-care practices that come from Ayurveda, which are called DINACHARYA. So DINA means daily and CHARYA means practice. And it offers some wonderful tips about how to wake up and how to cleanse and care for the body. And some of these are really easy and we can incorporate them into our morning routine. So we're going to talk about those. And these are from my own personal experience, the ones that I found really useful, beneficial, and really easy to incorporate into my morning routine. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is when you wake up. Yeah, when you wake up, it's really good for the body to have warm water. So just warm water. If you want to add a tiny little bit of lemon, some people also add apple cider vinegar. But even if it's just plain warm water, it's so good for that to be the first thing that the body receives. Yeah. And then as we go into the bathroom, what I love to do is to splash cold water on my face. This is really refreshing and it also activates the vagus nerve. So it's like, it wakes us up and stimulates everything to come alive and to wash into the eyes. So we never wash our eyes. I was never taught to wash inside the eye, only like keep the eyes closed and put the water on top. But if you open the eyes and put the water inside, in Ayurveda, sometimes they use rose water, which is really beautiful. If you can get rose water, just to take some rose water in your palms and to bathe the eyes in rose water. It's a really beautiful ritual that you can do in the morning. And then the next thing that I do is to scrape the tongue. And this is really, for me, it's really essential. It takes off the white film that builds up. This is called ama in Sanskrit. And it's basically the toxins coming through the tongue. So you just put this to the back of the tongue and you scrape down, say maybe 5 to 10 times, yeah? Not too hard, because actually the tongue can bleed. Sometimes these are very sharp. So just gently, so it takes off the ama, and then you can rinse it under the tap, and then you've got a nice clean tongue. And that also helps with the organs and the cleansing process internally, not just the tongue, yeah? So that's really powerful. If you can't find a tongue scraper, you can also borrow a spoon from the cutlery drawer. One that has a sharpish edge, So you can use that spoon and just keep it in the bathroom to use again as you're scraping the tongue practice. Once you've done that, you can then gargle with either sesame oil or coconut oil is good as well. So you just take like half a mouthful and you swish the oil. So you're taking it through the teeth, you're taking it all around the mouth, and you swish for about 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, until the oil starts to change, the consistency starts to change. And while I'm swishing, I'm doing things in the house. You don't have to. You can sit down and meditate and you can really feel it. Or you can put the kettle on, you can open the curtains, you can do your morning, make the bed, Swish the oil, and then after 10-15 minutes, you can spit it out. And then just maybe rinse the mouth a little bit, and then I brush my teeth. So that's a very simple practice that you can do in the morning. If you've got more time, then a really beautiful thing that you can do is to take the same oil and to put it in a little cup and into a bowl of hot water. And so basically you're warming the oil. And then you take that warm oil and you massage yourself all over. A really beautiful self-massage, which is called abhyanga in Ayurveda. And we're getting the oil into the skin. So as well as touching with love and with tenderness and with kindness, you can also like rub it deep into the skin. So you can feel the heat and the pores open and the oil going in deeply, yeah? So we do that all over the body, and then we can sit and meditate for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever length of time you have available to you, and then a hot shower. And when we have a hot shower, we don't use lots of soap to get the oil off, but we let the heat of the shower, of the water, open the pores even more and get that oil into the skin. So this has a very beautiful calming effect on the nervous system. This helps to really reduce anxiety, fear. It helps to ground you, especially if you use sesame oil. It's a very grounding oil, very nurturing and nourishing. And obviously it helps with the skin as well, but mentally, emotionally, psychologically, it's very, very calming. And yes, nourishing, I think, is the main word for this practice. So I hope you can incorporate, if not all of those, in your morning routine, maybe just some of them. I know for sure they've definitely helped me in my life, and I'm really happy to pass these on to you today. So thank you. Thank you for watching. Enjoy.